I think it's so funny how you can think you're missing a certain handbag into your collection, and then when you finally add it, you don't give it the use that it deserves. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is May, also known as Miss Leva. If you are new here, thank you for joining me today. And I did want to do a review on a specific handbag that I've had for almost 1 year. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. It is the Gucci Sima Camera Bag. I thought that was actually the name of it, but as I started doing some research in order to link some down below for you guys, I realized that the name of it is the Bree Camera Bag. So we're gonna go with that. But I actually got this handbag in the Gucci outlet here in Orlando, Florida. And I gotta say I went for it because I felt like I was missing a black bag in my collection. I'm very drawn to like nude, beige, light color bags, but we were actually at the Gucci outlet like I mentioned, and I did try it on. And if you have seen that video, you know that I was going back and forth between this black color and a red color, but I ended up going for the black because like I said, I felt like that was the color that I was missing. And even though the red was so stunning, I felt like the black was a better neutral and I would give it a lot more use than the red. That ended up turning out a little bit different than I expected. I gotta say, I've probably grabbed this bag 3-4 times of that. I actually recently considered selling her, but my husband quickly reminded me not to sell any of my bags or any of my pieces, how much I've regretted selling other pieces previously before. And at the price that I was able to get this bag, it really wasn't worth me selling it. Since I got it at the outlet, I did pay only $700 for it. And to me, that's really a steal because right now Gucci has a very similar one, which is the Gucci Soho Disco. And that's going, I think, for $1,200, $1,100 around there. So it's pretty much the same silhouette as that one. It just has the embossed GGs in a smaller size all around the bag. But it pretty much does the same thing as the Gucci Soho. And I had been eyeing that bag for a while. I actually ordered it from Fashion File, tried it on, but didn't like it, so I returned it. But when I saw this one with the smaller embossed on it, I really thought that it was very subtle and it was just like the perfect black bag that I was missing. So since it is very similar to the Gucci Soho Disco, like I mentioned, I felt like it would be a good review for those of you that are either considering getting those or are looking for a pre-loved option like this one. Like I said, I'll make sure to link some down below for you guys if I find any, because I have found some, but they're in different colors. So if I do find a black one, I'll make sure to link it there. I gotta say that I don't have black bags for a reason. And it's so funny because I got her and I was like, perfect, she's gonna go with everything. She's gonna be like that one bag that I can match with absolutely everything. And it really didn't turn out to be that way. After I started using her and putting her together with outfits, I do feel like at least this one with the all embossed all around, I'll bring it a little bit up close so you guys can see it. I mean, the detail is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. I really like it. But when I did start pairing it with like dressier outfits, I just felt like the bag was a little bit more sporty than dressy. And for that reason, I would just try to pair it when I was either wearing jeans and a t-shirt or something a little bit more casual. But even then, I am a pretty much black dresser as it is. I gravitate a lot to like black items for my outfit. So for my bag, I tend to then go for a neutral. So like a beige, you know, either something with monogram. So I have my LV monogram pieces, my Damier Ben pieces. So really I wasn't gravitating to grab the black bag because I felt like my outfit itself was pretty dark overall. So I wanted to add that pop of color with a neutral colored handbag, if that makes any sense. Now, honestly, putting all of that aside, the times that I have used the bag, the silhouette itself is great. I mean, this bag seems so teeny tiny, but it really packs a punch We recently went on a Chicago trip, so I wanted to show you kind of how I used it for that trip and how much I was able to fit inside. And then I also wanted to share with you what I put inside when I use it like on a day-to-day to run an errand or something like that. Now, before we do get into the what fits inside, I did just want to give you a little tour and a little bit of a wear and tear on the bag. Now, the bag does have the embossed GGs here, as you can see, but it is smooth leather. So this part here and on the sides and the back kind of gives me like that pebbled leather effect. So it's very carefree. I have no scratches, no dents whatsoever, or anything like that. But keep in mind that the corners and the bottom part are that smooth leather. So there is a little bit of wear there. I actually saw that I have some scratches here in the bottom. I'll try, there you go, perfect. So you'll see that I have 2 scratches there. How they got there, I have no idea. It really doesn't bother me because it is at the bottom of the bag, but you can tell that even though I've only used it a couple of times, the smooth leather is very prone to wear very easily. And I think that goes with pretty much every handbag. My husband kind of has this funny theory that he literally sees any bag with smooth leather and he's like, no, not that one. It's the funniest thing. Every time we walk into a boutique and he sees something in smooth leather, I literally look at him because I know what his reaction is going to be. But back to the bag. So overall, in general, the rest of the bag is perfectly fine. It does have a great long adjustable strap. It is not removable. So as you can see here, it is attached. This is just a little detail that the bag comes with, and I think it's super cute. This is not part of the zipper, kind of like the Gucci Soho Disco. The zipper does have this little fringe effect on it. The zipper on this one is very simple. It's just a metal clasp here and it'll go around the full bag. The zipper is very, very smooth. I have no complaints of it. And as you can see, it kind of is a little bit chunky, so I like that. Then again, it adds to the whole casual factor of the bag. And then, oh, before I get inside, I did want to mention, so the strap is adjustable. It has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. And I do keep this little black scrunchie here just to hold the strap down, because when I was looking into the other camera bag from Gucci, I did see a lot of reviews and a lot of people said that the strap would kind of start curling up. I didn't really like that, so I didn't want to run any risks. So for that reason, I just go ahead and keep this little dark, it's like a hair tie really. So I just, let me show you. All right, so as you can see, I just took out the strap. So like I said, it is not removable, but it is adjustable. So what I do is I get that little hair tie, which I have here, and I wrap it on the shorter end and I just double loop it like so. And then it stays there. And I go and put together the strap. And then this end here, you see, if you were not to tie it, mine stays pretty put because it's had that tie for so long that I think it just accommodated itself to it. But I know with over time, it'll start looping up. So in order to avoid that, what I do is that then I just bring the hair tie around and I pretty much try to keep it in the bottom part so that avoids any of the bottom piece of that strap to loop up, as you can see. Even with that, you can totally see that it's wanting to make its way into a small little loop, but thankfully it hasn't, and I think that that little hair tie has helped a lot. So I keep it just like so. So let's go ahead and get into the inside of the bag. Now, the inside of the bag is lined with a fabric liner. I love, 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 love that it is a light lining. I've talked about this before, but I hate dark linings in my bag because I feel like it makes it so much more difficult for me to be able to find my items. So I really like when a bag offers a light interior. And then you do have a very spacious slip pocket on this side. And there the black tab says Gucci made in Italy. So that's a very nice size slip pocket, as you can tell. And on the other side, you also have another black leather slip pocket, and this one has card slots. It has a total of 8 card slots. So right then and there, you see how much space you can save by using that as your wallet if you wanted to. But then what I do love is that it has that pocket factor, so you can also put other things on the inside. And then the rest of the bag is a big open space. As you can see, the opening is very nice. So it really gives you a lot of room in order to get in and out and maneuver your stuff around the bag. Now, like I said, we did recently go to Chicago for a little winter getaway, and this was the bag that I chose to take. And I'm really, really happy I did take it. One, because I was considering parting ways with it. So I kind of want to give it an extra shot and make sure that it still works for my lifestyle. And two, it fit so much, you guys. I mean, I'm going to show you everything that I packed for that trip. And I was truly pleasantly surprised. And like I said, since the zipper and the opening is so giving, it's so nice. It really made it so easy for me to get in and out and be able to get to my things. So I'm gonna get right into it. I did take my toiletry 15 on this trip rather than my mini pochette, and this was basically my junk drawer. It's currently empty because I have taken out all the things and put it back in my mini pochette. But I pretty much kept here my lip balm, my cuticle oil, a nail clipper, some panty liners, hand sanitizer, you know, all that good stuff that could be scattered around in your bag. So I went ahead and just placed that towards the back of the bag like so. And even with that, you can see, there you go. You can see still how much space you have. Now, I did take a smaller pack of wipes, but once I got there, the wipes were full. Now they're kind of almost empty. But even though it was a little bit thicker, it fit perfectly inside of the bag. So I just went ahead and placed them there. And then, guys, I have like the most sensitive eyes ever. So I wear sunglasses even sometimes when it's cloudy. I really don't go anywhere without them. So I packed these. I've talked about these before, but these are from Key and I absolutely love them and they go with everything. So I went ahead and put that right beside the wipes. So there you go, you have the sunglasses, wipes, and then the toiletry 15. And then I also take this with me every time we go traveling. It's called a pop mount. It's from Pop Socket. I'll make sure to link it down below for you guys. But I love it because I use a pop socket on my phone, and then that same pop socket, you can go ahead and just put it here. It'll hold your phone, and you can wrap this anywhere, you guys, to be able to get pictures. So this goes in the corner. And then since I did vlog on that trip, I'll make sure to link it up here if you guys want to check that out. I also took my portable charger. Yeah, a battery pack. There we go, whatever it's called. This one's actually from my away backpack, so it is a little bit heavy, but I love how slim it is. So what I would do is I would just wrap it up and put it right on top of my sunglasses there. So as you can see, we have the pop mount wipies, the toiletries in the back. Actually, it's in the front here. No, it is in the back. Yes. Toiletry in the back, wipes in the front, the battery pack, and then my sunglasses are squished down there. And even though you can put cards on the slip pocket back here designed for that, I personally like to take a card holder just because, let's say I don't want to take the full bag when I'm going to pay for something at a restaurant or something like that. I could just grab the card holder and go. And this one was the one that I took on that trip. This is the Louis Vuitton reverse monogram card holder, and I really, really love this piece. I go ahead and put this one on that slip pocket in the front, so it's easy for me to grab it. So I had it here. Let me show you. And I would just place it inside of that pocket. And then obviously the card holder is very slim, so it didn't take up a lot of space. So that's that. And the last thing that I was carrying with me, because it was absolutely freezing, you guys, was a pair of gloves. For the most part, I did have them either in the pocket of my jacket or on my hands themselves. But if for any reason I wanted to just take them off and put them away, I just went ahead and put them on top of everything there on the bag. And now with all of that in there, I would just close her up and she was ready to go. As you can see, it's not stretching anything. It's not causing any strain on the handbag itself. I mean, I was super surprised that I was able to fit all of that. I think since it's just such a large compartment inside, it's really easy for you to kind of just play around with the items a little bit and make sure that you pack them and you're good to go. In case any of you guys are wondering what I did with my phone, since I said I was vlogging a lot during that trip and taking a ton of pictures because Chicago was just such a beautiful city, I had it basically in my hand or in the pocket of my coat, and that's usually what I do anyways when I go out. I mostly just carry my phone with me, but besides that, I'm pretty sure it would have fit perfectly inside. All right, so now we have her all empty again, and I wanted to show you how I pack her for like day to day, you know, or errand running and things like that. I mean, it's pretty much more or less the same things that I would pack even for the trip. So in this case, I do have my mini pochette filled this time around, and inside I have all that junk that I said I would put in the toiletry 15. So that will just go inside like so. There we go. And then I do have another little junk pouch. Guys, I am a crazy pouch lady. It's kind of funny. I have so many pouches. Don't judge me. So we have this one here. So that one will go right besides the mini pochette. And like I mentioned, I always do like carrying a wallet. So once we got back from the trip, I switched out to my YSL card holder. I have a very in-depth review on this piece and I love it. So this one, I'll just go ahead and insert it inside like so. I'll put it in the corner standing up. You can see her there. And then we have here the wipes. So I'll just pile that. You just basically like align things, you know, behind each other, and that way is really the best way to pack this bag in my opinion. And then last but not least, I do have my glasses with me again. And then for this case, since the pouches did take up a lot of space, what I do is that I'll just put the sunglasses on top of everything there. There you go. And then like that, I have easy access to get to them as well. So we'll just go ahead and zip her up. And one more time, she looks perfect. Everything fit in really, really nice. There's no strain or anything in the leather. And as you can see, the zipper is very smooth to maneuver back and forth. And of course it gets stuck. There we go. I really have no complaints about that itself. The bag is a great bag in my opinion. The silhouette itself, I think, is a great bag to have, especially if you're someone that you don't like to carry a lot of things, but you have specific items that you always need to take with you. I really do feel like this bag will fit in a ton of items for your everyday and even for travel, as you guys saw. I don't know what it is for me personally. I really think it's just the black color that makes me not be so drawn to it. But I did tell myself I'm going to try to use her more because I really enjoyed using her so much during that trip that I feel like she would be a great everyday bag overall. I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes, of course, and if I really do incorporate her more often into my lifestyle. All right, guys, so there we have it. That is my review on the Gucci Bree Camera Bag. And let me know what your thoughts are. If you have the Gucci Soho Disco, like I said, it's very similar to it. So do you enjoy that bag? Do you use it? If you have this exact one, how do you incorporate it on your day-to-day? I would love to have a conversation down below on the comment section with you guys, of course. I hope this video serves as a good guide of what fits inside and how the bag has held up over time. With that being said, don't forget to please give me a thumbs up, you guys. The thumbs up really, really helps my channel, especially in the growing process. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day today to watch this video, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye, everyone.